Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. To another edition of Street Vlogging, where we bring to you what is happening in our homeland, and this is also interactive. We are promoters of the homeland development, and I do believe and hope that you will continuously supporting what we are doing, and by supporting it, you are actually helping to deepen development objective in our homeland. Remember, we are the government, not those politicians alone, but we are the one that can actually effectively make a greater change in our homeland. Before we continue on our discussion, I want to please encourage you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm still Kodili-nye, and recently people have been discussing about why our homeland in especially Anambra State lost the initial gain of Nollywood, and they are talking about because of lack of areas fit for purpose for shooting of the videos. And this person was saying now that the Soludo is tidying some streets, one or two, beautifying it, that it means that Nollywood will eventually return home to where the producers and the marketers are based. Because when he talked about this, I was thinking deeply about it, because I could remember when I was growing up in Onitsha that I know that in Nollywood most of their videos were shot or shoot in Onitsha or Anambra State in general. But these days it's no longer the case. I know a lot of them are still being shot in Anambra State, but Delta State and Lagos has taken over in that. Enugu that used to also harbor a lot of them also lost some over the years. So how can we cure this malaise, or how can we stop this occurrence? It's simply by having an environment that is fit for purpose. Governor Gov.Soludo over the years has been criticized about lack of environmental commissioner. People has talked about it, talked about how dirty the streets, even new constructed roads, no beautification, nothing. So, and here in this channel, we told the people that he has a commissioner for environment, but the commissioner for environment he had is not good for the state, because it's not on the ground. It's not actually taking the issue of environment street by street, because most of the streets are basically, very, very unkept. No beautification. That is not a rocket science for the environmental commissioner to start beautifying the street with flowers and sweeping the streets and getting the drainages covered. So we talked about these things, but we found out that that's one of the weakest points of the Governor Gov.Soludo. But recently, we are shocked that Soludo started thinking about proper beautification and environment. Remember that Soludo, awakened us years back by the concept of Dubai, African Dubai, Taiwan. And people know that all those places he called are known for their beautiful environment. They modernize things, nice architecture, close drainages, and tree. In spite that Dubai is in a desert, they try to bring in trees also, in spite of their bad condition, climatic condition. So, but you can see a few days ago what started happening in the near Ekweme to the government house road, that Soludo started, beautifying it. But although some critics were of the opinion that why is it that suddenly wake up in doing this in the government area? Why is it that he has not started, with one or two streets in all these major cities in Anambra State, or major towns, or have a policy, or even employ a street-based environmental commissioner, somebody that is not meant for office but meant to be working on the ground, not having symposium, having so much lectures without being on the ground. Because that's the major problem with Nigerian governance. They are not on the street. People don't fail them because they are not there. They are only in government house having a symposium and all those things without effective change. Because a proper environmental policy will be seen within 6 months. You see them, you feel it, and you talk about it. It's not a rocket science. It's not even something that costs you that much money. It's a habit you start to create, and within 6 months people start to see it, in play. So now, with this action of the government, people are saying that if we continue from that government house road and that area to other places, what it means is that the Nollywood will return back to Anambra State. And with the Solution 4 City, which will be open shortly, it means that Nollywood will basically return to Anambra State, because it will have now many places to shoot his video. That's what the opinion of many people. So that's what they are saying, and I do believe and I agree with them 100% that Nollywood will return back to Anambra State, where it started. So, and where the producers and the marketers, most of the marketers are based. So that's what we are talking about, and that's what the big picture. Because you cannot change your economy if you are not adding value to the critical aspect of that economy, the environment, infrastructure, beautification. That's the critical factors that will attract the investors, that will attract real economic change. That's why we are saying this is like the honeycomb. This is what will bring the investors to come in, because you don't expect investors, both foreign mega investors, foreign investors, to come in a place that is unkept, that you can't even sweep your road, you cannot keep the environment clean, you don't plant trees, you don't have a policy to change the narrative on that. So that's what we are saying, that it's very, very important. The government should try to beautify those roads they have recently constructed. You look at the one in Port Harcourt Road, the government having spent billions of naira, and in Port Harcourt Road, in Niger Drive, Niger Street, and many roads in Onitsha, without actually beautifying them. The one that they did haphazardly in Opiweka. These things are what they need to be doing. There's no point you tell me you spend billions, and after spending billions on building roads, you don't have a policy or have a policy framework how you can keep that road clean, how you can plant trees, how you can actually get those streets beautified. So that's what we are talking about. I do believe that Soludo needs a proper environmental commissioner. You know, he needs somebody on the street. You know, I think I am overemphasizing this, because if he has that, within 6 months, people will start thinking that something may change has finally come. Because we need that. We need that urgently. We need somebody that will be on the street and affecting this change. So it's also good for Soludo as a person. You know, if we don't do this, is it continue on the old ways, which has not make much difference. I don't know what you think about this. What is your own opinion? Do you think that Nollywood is coming back home? Do you think that Nollywood is returning to Anambra State with the fun city and a little makeover around the government house road? If you think so, please just drop your own comment on the comment section, like and share. I am so Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and God bless you. Bye.